Welcome back, everyone. I am Brian, your Chords and Notes Nation, and this is another raw, honest, and unedited music reaction. Lovebites, Chopin, Etude, leading into Swan song. So just a couple of things before we get started. Sorry, I'm a little low energy today. I'm just not starting to come down with something. But I still want to keep going on this because I was really super stoked, super excited. I was introduced to Lovebites by a patron because of a patron request, and Holy War was the song. I put that out and the response was tremendous. So that always gets me excited to want to just keep doing this. So we are going to do this. You guys are new here. Most of you, some of you have been with me for a long time. But anytime I react to a new artist, I get that fan base comes here to watch me. So, a couple of things. You need to know I do things differently around here. I have a different setup, a different format for a reason, and I'm not going to get into it and gobble up all your time. But just consider this, a friend inviting you over to their home to have a seat, which you are in my living room. We're going to watch this together, okay? Just like you would if the new album came out and you go over to a friend's house, hey, let's watch it together or listen to it together. And it's that kind of experience that I want you to have. Yes, for those of you eventually who are going to say, your audio. I'm working on it. I've got people on it. Getting on this, it's just going to cost some money for the equipment, and that's why I have a merchandise store, I have Patreon, I have Super Thanks available, I have donation requests available. All of that gets funneled into the channel so that I can upgrade the experience for you guys. It is more expensive than you think, so it will take a little bit of time. But we are just going to get through this. It's going to be awesome. It's not going to be that bad. Most of you are just really cool with it anyways. Those of you who are new here, I don't want you running away and saying, oh my God, what's going to happen? This is going to be awful. It's not. All right, here we go. Let me just make sure everything's all ready to go. Now, I didn't write down the name, but I believe the member of the band who is going to be playing the piano is one of the guitar players. Is it Miyako? Well, we'll find out. You guys will tell me. All right, here we go. That's beautiful. Extraordinarily beautiful. Right there, that's an appropriate place to pause. I think that was absolutely fantastic. That shows a high level of talent and skill, concentration. This was memorized. There was no musical notation in front of her at all. So this was all through muscle memory, through feel. That's important as well, because it didn't feel like she was just reciting the notes with her fingers. She was playing them. You understand the difference? Of course you do. And that was a grand piano. And I don't think that was an electric grand piano either. It might have had some sort of miking on it, but man, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. I love piano intros. I was not too much of a classical music buff or fan. Although I do have some of my favorites. Paganini's one of them, but and when I did take some music theory classes, I had to know a little bit, but that was about it. Otherwise, that was really, really cool. And now I have a feeling we're about to be served with something a little even cooler, more cool. And it's got that feel like she's on the piano, right? There she is. Plays the beat. Viking reference. Okay, I'm sorry, I normally don't do this. I don't like interrupting. I saw a symbol in the shape of a star. I saw that, and I wanted to see if she uses it and hear what that sounds like. But they made some reference to Valhalla, which is a Viking reference to their religious beliefs, and then God's heaven. I'm going to take that as a Christian reference. Lotus, Asian. Very, very cool. Otherwise, it's just going to kick into the next video. So that was supercharged, man. That was really, really supercharged. What can I say about that? That, first of all, anybody who listens to my channel, who knows me, who communicates with me, knows that I really like the piano intros on songs. And it's nice to have the outro as well. Sort of bookend the story, so to speak. So that was really cool. It's nice to know that such amazing talent resides within these young ladies. The vocalist, first of all, it was really nice to have the lyrics on screen so I could kind of go along with it, because sometimes this style of music, it's the way it's sung, it's very difficult to discern what's being sung. And so all of those different references, cultural references, or at least that's the way I took it, it was interesting. That was very interesting. What can I say here? So much. I mean, you guys said, hey, guess what? You're about to go on a ride of your life. And I think I agree with you. I'm already getting that sense. I'm only 2 songs in. And, excuse me. And I think what I'm sensing already is a tremendous amount of talent, for sure, and skill. But there's a chemistry in this band that's very important as well, that makes everything work. Watching and listening to the drummer, you guys said that she's someone to listen to, for sure. We'll put it that way. I think someone said that is the best drummer on earth. You know, there's always going to be debate. That's always sort of an opinion piece. Because I think the best drummer in the modern era ever was Neil Peart, but he has passed. So the only detraction that I have on this kind of music is that there's just so much sound. There's, especially with the drums when it comes to the double bass. Now, if you guys go back and watch some of my Angra reactions from earlier years ago, that was one of the things that I said is like, even with that band, tremendous amount of talent, but the one thing for my ears that just has always turned me off was just that machine gun fire double bass throughout the entire song. I think it's appropriate in certain places. I think it's, from a compositional point of view, it's meant to underscore certain emotional sections of the song or musical sections of the song, but for it to just be constantly there in every song, it starts to get in the way of the enjoyment of listening. Though this is that style of music, okay, that's sort of commonplace. I get that. But again, remember, music listening is a subjective experience, and so the listener, the individual listener, they get out of it what they get out of it. And oftentimes we don't agree, but oftentimes we do. It's just, that's the way things go. The vocalist, I'm going to be paying attention to her a little bit more. I really, really, in this song, for whatever reason, her voice caught my ear, and the way she sang, and how her stage presence, and how she delivers her vocal lines. Very much in the vein of this style of music, but there's just something about it that, I don't know, it caught my attention. And the bass player, she's just always so chill, isn't she? She's just like, oh, but that's confidence, that's ability, that's skill, that's a band playing at its peak. When you can just play and show it, you're showing the audience, like, you've got this, and it just looks like it's so easy, and it's not. We all know it's not. So yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed this one. I enjoyed most definitely the piano part of this. That was fantastic. And correct me, but it is Miyako, right? Or is it Miyako? I don't know. You guys tell me. This lady here who played the piano and the guitar so excellently. So that's all I have for this one, folks. Thank you so much for enduring stumbling through some of this. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather, so hopefully I'll snap out of it soon. But God bless you guys. Jesus loves you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.